statement accompanied with, and that's good. Gunshots at the Trump rally? Shut the fuck up. No. Where? Where? Give me a link now. Holy fuck. Dark Brandon? Dark Brandon? Wait, did they cut the audio? Is he shot?
Well, there you go, guys. Unbelievable information right now as we see President Trump being taken away from the podium there in Butler, Pennsylvania. We did hear some shots there. We don't know what it was that happened. You're looking at the same thing we're looking at right now. I was literally without the suit jacket, just watching the coverage. We heard the loud noises, and we are live right now on Right Side Broadcasting Network.
I told you, motherfuckers, this has the capacity to be the craziest race of all time.
Is very concerning at this point. Not sure, again, what happened there. We do know that people got towards the ground. We don't know any details. We're watching this live with you throughout this country and some around the world. The leader of the free world is right there.
He's not the president, dumbass. He's not the leader of the free world, a former leader of the free world.
MAGA. MAGA means make. That's all we wanted. A place with. Thank you. Instead, I'm here with the White House. Because not easy, because we have millions and millions that should. You know, we had the strongest border ever. I don't know if they can do it. Do you guys have? You take our left officers comes right out of Border Patrol. Legal in the history of probably starts a couple.
Yo! What the fuck?
Move to spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Move. Go.
They cut the audio. Oh my God. They cut the audio. How are they not running? Brother, they are motherfucking hogs, okay? This is crazy. We don't know if it hit him. We don't know. Look, here, I'm going to replay it again.
You see, a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
First shot rings out. He grabs his fucking neck. You have the full screen version of the shot. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Do we think he got actually shot? I think he was bleeding when they picked him up. Trump bleeding, don't show on stream. Oh my God. Oh my God, he is bleeding. I think it nicked his ear. No, that's not like enough. That's not TOS. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude. All I'm going to say is this has happened before. And when they miss, landslide. Oh my God. Oh my God. You said this was the boring election cycle? No. I said this is the most boring election cycle, but it has the capacity to become almost overnight the most interesting election cycle. And this happened with Bolsonaro, Reagan. Oh, they shut it off? Oh, staged? No, I don't think it's, I mean, I think it's a little wild. Here's the full screen shooting.
If you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened. And if you want to really
I mean, he gets up, he puts his fist up. This isn't live, right? This is like they escorted him out already. We watched him get escorted out. But I think, dude, hogs are crazy. They just shot the former president.
Okay, you just saw there that
Hogs are so insane, bro. They shot the former president and they're doing a USA chant. Yo!
Chiron just
What is going on?
Screen here
What
in
the
Shotford,
fuck?
but we have not had a confirmation on what that noise was. So we are going to continue to refer to it as popping noises.
Bro, I said light news. I didn't realize. Bro! God damn, America is a fucking spiritually
see something
broken.
that said, take a look at what happened.
Where is it? Oh, is the shooting. He's bleeding. He's fine. Here's a hog video. A Biden supporter just pulled out a gun and shot Donald Trump. First of all, we don't know anything about what happened, but this guy immediately goes, a Biden supporter pulled out a gun and shot Trump. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Reagan landslide. Oh, no. Reagan landslide incoming. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. First shot, Trump's hand moves directly to the side of his head. Oh, my God. Who else if not a Biden supporter? Dude, it could be a Biden supporter, but to say that it definitely is a Biden supporter is insane, okay? Like, to say with certainty, what do you mean, who else? This motherfucker was the president, dog. Why do you think former presidents get lifetime Secret Service? For this specific reason. What are you talking about? American presidents, for those of you who don't know, get lifetime Secret Service. There's the reason why he has Secret Service right now. Not every person that's like running for president until they become presidential candidates, presidential nominees, actually get full-blown Secret Servants. Secret Service. Former American presidents do. The reason for why is because when you're the president of the United States of America for however many years, you are in control of a lot of shit. You make a lot of enemies. There's a new angle. No, this is the angle that we saw originally.
Like gunshots ring out. My
There are weeks where nothing happens, but decades where there are decades where nothing happens, and then there are weeks where decades happen.
Most people ducking down. The press that were behind the risers, press that were at our media tables, ducking down under the tables as we weren't sure what was going on. Our crew who was up on the stage captured some of that video that you showed, the former president getting protected by his Secret Service. They covered him. He looked to have some blood on his face. It looked like his ear was bloody. A lot of chaos and confusion. No one was sure where the gunshots that sounded like gunshots were coming from. The former president, as we know, is now inside the motorcade. He may at this point be off-site. The folks here are now evacuating. A lot of confusion, some anger, people yelling at the press here, not sure what to make of what has just happened.
The press brought a blicky
was
out.
Just standing on the stage. She was talking about immigration under President Biden when all of this erupted into chaos. Again, just moments into his appearance here in Butler, Pennsylvania. So far, we're safe. Our crew is safe. We have not seen anyone injured. We have not heard of anyone injured yet, but certainly unexpected, confusing, and we are still waiting to find out what exactly transpired here, Jose.
And Dasha, we want to go back to that video because, as you indeed state, it does seem as though what appears to sound like shots, a number of them did ring out, and the former president clutched his right ear. We saw him that after that he was taken towards that motorcade, and here, or just moments afterwards, you can see from what seems to be his ear, blood in his ear, and there's some blood on his cheeks, but he is conscious. He is with his fist raised in the air as there seems to be blood coming from his right ear. He was conscious the entire time, still is conscious in every single one of the frames of the video that we have here on NBC News as he is being taken into that SUV. There were also moments right after those apparent gunshots rang out where we were able to hear the officials. And let's just listen in together to this.
If you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
I counted about 8 to 11 what seems to be gunshots, and you will be able to hear now as they're getting ready to transport the former president. And we see now some heavily armed special SWAT team members. But listen to what they say here. Shooter is down, is what one said.
Oh, dude, they got him. They got the shooter.
This was just moments ago in Pennsylvania. And we'll see the former president stand up with the help of a few people.
Let me get my shoes. Hold on in your head.
He says, let me get my shoes.
Let me get my shoes.
Watch out.
Donald Trump still speaking as he raises his fist. And there you can see in the middle part of your screens what seems to be blood coming out from his right ear, conscious, shaking and waving that fist as about 5 people help him down the stairs and towards that SUV. And I could hear about 8 to 10 or 11 what seems to be gunshots. Dasha.
Jose, as we stand here, there are a lot of people yelling at the press pen right now, a lot of anger from the people here. I'll tell you, just emotionally, there's been a roller coaster just over the last 10 minutes or so since this happened. It went from confusion, people not sure if what they were hearing was fireworks, but as those sounds continued, as you said, 8 to 11 or so consecutively, people realized this might be dangerous, this might be gunshots. People started to get down, to hide, to feel that fear, that adrenaline that, frankly, I felt as we were trying to make sense of the situation and make sure that our team here and our colleagues here.
You think they'll go for gun control after this?
Saw the former president in that video get up and raise his fist. We did hear cheers erupt from the crowd, people chanting USA, USA, and the former president was
okay, never mind. They were chanting USA, USA. They're probably not, right?
As this place is empty, littered with water bottles, just looks like a scene of escape right now. Very chaotic exit for everyone. The few people that are remaining are very angry with the media. We are feeling a lot of rage from people right now as everyone is trying to process what
Bitch, what do you mean?
Of course, it is not uncommon for the former president at his rallies to point
Don't
out
politicize
to call them fake
the
news and to
former
target
president
the
getting
frustration
shot
of
with a
his
gun.
supporters towards the press, and that is a little bit of what we are experiencing right now as people are trying to make sense of what happened. What
It's
was
time
supposed
for
to be
thoughts and
was
prayers.
just before these sounds
Sir?
rang out, just before this incident, a pretty jovial,
It's a good joke. It's a good joke.
mood.
It's a good joke.
Music
That person
was
is definitely
playing. The
joking.
former president had just started his speech, and then everything changed, Jose.
Hold, when you're ready, on you. Move.
I want to bring
Dude,
in
it's
Tom
crazy. The
Winter,
Aussies were
special-
supposed to travel to Pennsylvania to go to this rally.
What we can discern from these images
Instead,
that we
they're at
have
fucking
from just moments
Sneaker Con
ago
in
is that
Anaheim.
The former president was speaking, and then as what appear to be gunshots start ringing out, more than one, Tom, is when he seems to touch his right ear, and almost quickly right after that starts dropping, and then that's when the security joined him. But Tom, it looks as though from this image that there is blood just from his right ear, which may have also grazed his cheek.
Jose, I want to stress to everybody that it is preliminary. The information that I am sharing with our audience right now is very early in this investigation. Everything I say is subject to change as law enforcement gathers more information as an investigation continues. I can say...
I hate how much plot armor this motherfucker has, bro. I'm sorry.
Officials have been briefed initially on the events at the
This
ground.
is over.
Reporting
It's so
along with
over.
my colleague Jonathan Dinks.
I'm pulling a Dave
6:29
Wasserman.
Eastern
I've
Time,
seen
the
enough.
president is not expected
I hate this shit, dude. I hate
the
this
president is
shit.
expected to survive this incident. I think that's the most important thing for people to know. The former president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, current presumptive nominee in the Republican Party, is expected to survive this incident. That's the initial indication that we have from the ground. There is an initial indication that either a fragment of a piece of ammunition or ammunition may have struck the president. It's possible it could have been a bullet ricochet. We just don't know. It's very early in this investigation. We do not have any sort of sense of a suspect. We do not have any sort of a sense of it's just one person.
Here's the
or two
AP
people.
photo,
We
yeah.
don't know. We don't know the type of weapon that's used. We don't know the motivation, though it appears to be clear to be going after former President Trump. But again, the headline at this time, the initial indications is that Donald Trump is expected to survive this incident. We've got a lot more calls to make.
I don't think it was a pellet gun, but I can't tell. But it doesn't sound like a pellet gun, but who knows?
Could change entirely in the next 5 minutes, the next 5 hours. We don't know. But that's the initial indication that we have, all subject to change.
Tom Winter, of course, stay on this, and thank you for being with us tonight on this rapidly developing news story. Former President Donald Trump appears to have been shot or hit by some either ammunition or fragments in a rally that he was holding in Pennsylvania just moments ago. I want to turn to the moderator of Meet the Press, Kristen Welker, who is with us as well tonight. Kristen, these images that we're showing show the president to be conscious, the former president to be conscious the entire time, shaking and waving his fist in the air, but there does seem to be blood emerging from his right ear, and possibly maybe some injury to the cheek.
Jose, that's right. The images are horrifying. The former president,
Bro,
with his face bloodied, he's pumping his fists.
That is
he
the
appears
sound
to be
of
saying,
1 million Republicans nutting collectively,
the
okay?
Secret Service. The political
that is the
world
sound
just
of
starting to
thousands
absorb,
of DC
what has
staffers
unfolded
and
in
Republican
Pennsylvania with
wonks
just
collectively
days until
nutting.
the Republican National
That
Convention
is
gets
going to
underway.
be
Let me
absolutely
read you
put on
some
a
of the
fucking
reactions
t-shirt
so far.
permanently.
Kelly O'Donnell has reached out to the Secret Service. The Secret Service saying they are still gathering information on this incident. So, of course, we will bring that to our viewers as soon as we get that. President Biden, for his part, was at church in Delaware. As he left, he was asked if he'd been briefed on this rally. He said no. He then got back into his motorcade. Undoubtedly, he will be briefed in the coming moments. J.D. Vance, of course, the senator from Ohio, who is a potential contender to be Trump's VP nominee, tweeting out, "Everyone join me in praying for our President Trump and everyone at that rally. I hope everyone is okay." Jose, we cannot
Just remember that after
this.
Lincoln
This
got
will
shot, he
send
wasn't reelected, so there's still
shockwaves
hope.
throughout the
Yeah,
political world,
JFK
throughout the
too,
country,
but
as everyone absorbs
those
what
were very
has happened
different
again. The former
ones.
president rushed off stage, pumping his fist, appearing to have been injured at this rally in Pennsylvania, Jose.
Kristen Walker, thank you so very much. Stay with us.
yeah, bro, he is such a fucking content demon, like straight up. Such a goddamn content demon, dude. And of course, every hog is posting the photo already. I told you. Immediately, Tucker Carlson, 20K likes. He's such a fucking content monster, dude. He got shot, got up, ear bleeding, face bleeding, throws up a fist. It's so Jover. Oh my fucking God. Yes, it is real. It happened in front of our eyes. We literally watched it in real time. Sick photo? Yeah, of course it's a sick photo. Are you kidding me? Look, I don't know anything about who shot him, how they shot him, what they shot him with, what kind of grazing occurred. But what I will tell you is this. When motherfuckers shoot at Republicans, they use 22s, okay? And they don't go for center mass. And history shows that when you do that, I don't know if they used 22s here, but historically speaking, when that sort of thing happens, well, you know, there's a Bolsonaro style situation where they become super fucking popular. That's why people say when you come at the king, you best not miss. Oh my Lord. It was the anti-Castro communists again. Man, I keep thinking about what you say. Anything can happen for election day. COVID was very sudden. Is history rhyming? This is why I always tell you that, yes, polling is good to understand what's going on for now. But that doesn't mean you will know what happens come election time. Just like COVID. Okay? If it wasn't for COVID, the likelihood of Trump's reelection was almost a complete fucking lock. Not only did COVID happen, Trump got COVID like literally 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the election. Word has got a live cam going on with the police on the area.
To his speech here.
Bro, how is she
crowd
still
also
there?
Quite angry at the press, and we are now being told by Secret Service that we need to leave, Jose. So I'm going to say goodbye to you for now, but we will keep you posted. I'll post it out. I'll phone in later if we have more information, Jose.
Dasha, thank you very much. Do what is needed to do. Stay safe and do exactly what authorities are asking you to do. I want to, and if you're listening to us on radio, I want you to listen as well as watch what happened just short moments ago in Pennsylvania at former President Donald Trump's rally. We're going to start from this part and just go right through the whole incident.
If you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Bro, they're going to play that forever, dude. Fucking Teflon, dude. unbowed assassination attempt victim who showed poise and courage right after nearly being killed versus a guy who can't remember his friends' names is beyond over. No, it has never been more Jover than it is at this very moment. That's the reason why so many of you are looking at this and going, it must be scripted. Because it's so perfect the way that all of this unfolded that it literally feels scripted. And the reason why you feel that way is because it is so fucking Jover.
Let me get my shoes. Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head. It's bloody.
So we gotta move to the bus. Move to the bus. Let me get my shoes.
Okay, my shoes down. My shoes.
Watch out.
Wait.
They went crazy. And before you say, oh, it just like feels scripted because he like just walks it off. Dude, shock, adrenaline is incredibly powerful.
This time around, as we play back what happened just a short while ago in Donald Trump's Pennsylvania rally,
Republicans are also going to get like expert level victimhood status too, which is also additionally annoying. Like they're going to be like, how dare you? Oh, this guy's flipping off the camera.
Again, shots
fuck
fired
you, media, fuck you,
initially,
you did
and then there
this.
was some responsive shots. We also heard members of security say the shooter is down. Peter Alexander is with us, our chief White House correspondent. Peter, what do we know as of right now? And I understand that President Biden has been informed of what happened.
Wow, dude.
Jose, that's right. We have been in touch with senior officials at the White House who tell NBC News that President Biden, who is spending this weekend at his property in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, has been informed, has been briefed by aides about the situation currently taking place, or that has just taken place at that rally for former President Trump in Pennsylvania. I spoke to another official there who conceded that they are trying to get as much information as they can right now. Clearly,
he's still throwing up
there are a
fists
lot
while
of
they're
events
putting him
that
in
are
the
moving
fucking
very
car,
quickly
bro.
at this
Stop throwing
time.
up
The
the
president,
fist.
only
Stop
moments
it.
before this took place,
Stop
in
fisting.
church at Rehoboth.
Stop.
And when he exited the
Every
church,
fist is
reporters
another
asked him if he
10,000 in a
had-
fucking
if he
red
was aware of
state,
it
a
or had
key
been
state turning into
informed
a
about it.
red
At that
state.
time, he had not been. It's clear at this time.
Every time he throws up his fist, Michigan is more over than it
is
was
clearly
before.
a very dramatic moment for this country.
He's
both
farming it.
President Biden and
New
many
York
members
is now officially a battleground state.
of all kinds. Nobody anticipated anything of this kind to take place. As someone who travels routinely with the president and formerly with former President Trump and with Mr. Trump as a candidate, the perimeter is usually very tightly protected from a great distance as well. As you saw,
He's clip farming harder than the new crop of phase talent. He's like phase Ronaldo. He's clip farming harder than Jinxie. He keeps throwing up his fucking fist.
Been at many of these Trump rallies, and
It's
here's a new
over.
picture from one of our colleagues there on the ground, the photojournalists who are in the front row, showing the blood on
over.
former president's face and clearly on his ear as well. There he is pumping his fist as he was effectively chanting "fight" to those members, his supporters who were there. The perimeter is usually quite wide here, and having traveled with President Biden recently when he was overseas in Europe, I was struck by how wide that perimeter was, with snipers in many areas keeping a very close eye, and I suspect many of our colleagues in law enforcement would communicate that for a former president and now the presumptive nominee on the Republican side, there would have been a very wide perimeter. So now that we are told by law enforcement that it's believed that Donald Trump will certainly survive this incident, immediately the questions turn to how this happened, who's responsible for it, and what needs to be done to help better secure any of these
Libs
political
are coping
figures
on
over the
Twitter
course of
so
the
hard
next
right now, calling it
several
all
days and
staged.
weeks,
That's
not the
so
least of
funny.
which begins with the Republican National
We're reaching a new
Convention
level of
that's
like
scheduled to
liberal
start on
QAnon.
Monday in Milwaukee. A giant perimeter has been
Biden
built
lost the phase vote.
the Milwaukee arena, where they're going to be hosting that event.
He just
In
maxed out
Washington,
his
a
aura.
huge
He definitely
perimeter was
winning the
built for
election
NATO
now.
summit
Oh
that
my
President Biden
God.
was participating in with world leaders as well. But as I'm speaking to you, I'm checking my phone and texting with colleagues, with staff at the White House for any additional
It's starting.
information. Jose,
You
as we gather
motherfucker,
that,
you
we
had
will, of
Trump
course, share it
shot.
Peter Alexander, thank you so very much. Of course, continue monitoring this for us. I want to bring in retired ATF Special Agent Jim Kavanaugh. He is with us tonight. Jim, and when we look at these images, there is so much that tells people like you so much about the trajectory, where it seems that these gunshots or whatever came from. The president was looking towards his right when at least two of what seems to be gunshots rang out.
He's gonna be a he's gonna be a 4-term president, dude.
Here as he was dropping, it seems later,
This is
Jim,
the day that the election was lost.
There may be up to two what appear to be lines, one right up above his mouth on his cheek going towards his ear, and then one.
4 more years, 4 more terms until Barron becomes
What does
president.
this tell you, Jim?
Yeah, well, you're exactly right, Jose. I mean, he certainly reacted to his right. I mean, appears to be he was struck in his right ear. That where appears to be where all the blood is. We don't know if that blood on the cheek is a wound or just blood spatter. It's hard to tell. But he certainly reacted to his right. He felt the sting on his right, probably his right ear. There's bleachers behind him that are filled, with supporters. But he kind of looks to his
It's
right.
wild
now,
that we are
mean
able to watch history
that the shot
unfold
was directly to his right.
live
That
on
came directly from his right. It's just-
Twitch.motherfucking
He had hit him on
TV.
the.
Take a look at what happened.
There you see it, Jim.
Yeah.
This is like, I mean, we watched
Jim,
January
stand by.
6th
I want to go to
unfold.
Kristen Welker, who has some very late-breaking news.
Jose, Secret Service spokesperson just posted on X saying an incident occurred the evening of July 13th at a Trump rally in Pennsylvania. The Secret Service has implemented protective measures and the former president is safe. This is now an active Secret Service investigation and further information will be released when available. Again, that is from the Secret Service. Everyone just absorbing what has occurred and unfolded in Pennsylvania. We're also getting reaction from a number of the vice presidential potential picks of former President Trump. Again, just to reiterate, the Republican National Convention is just days away from getting underway, set to begin on Monday. Senator Rubio posting praying for President Trump and all those attending the rally in Pennsylvania today. Senator Vance, everyone join me in praying for our President Trump and everyone at that rally. I hope everyone is okay. North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum, please join Catherine and me in praying for President Trump, his family,
Butler,
and
PA.
everyone
Trump
attending the
says
rally
he is
today.
fine. In
Carrie
statement, it
Lake,
says he's being checked
of course,
at a
Senate
medical
candidate
facility.
posting, please pray for President Trump. So reaction just beginning to pour in
Fox
from
News.
the political world. Of
Representative
course,
Dan
as Peter just
Moiser, who was at the
reported,
Trump rally, says he heard 8
President
to 10
Biden
shots.
has
Appeared like multiple
been
people in the crowd
briefed.
were hit, according to
This
Fox
is
News.
The scenario that everyone, of course, feared and was trying to protect against. Certainly as we head toward the conventions this summer, security is in the spotlight. The questions, of course, now, how could this have happened at a rally for the presumptive
Elon Musk
Republican?
uses this crisis as an opportunity to endorse Donald Trump. I fully endorse President Trump and hope for his rapid recovery. Dark days are ahead of us. I made the joke. I said, you think this will be fucking an opportunity for gun control? But fuck no, dude. The only gun control that will be enforced in this country is like if you have ever demonstrated any kind of left-leaning sentiment, like, for example, we shouldn't murder gay people or whatever, the government will come and take your guns away only to give it to the people who say they should kill gay people. Going forward, holding my tongue, I got lots of jokes, not trying to get you in trouble. I mean, I've been doing that as well, so I've been holding my tongue as well. You're not getting the RNC pass? Bitch, what do you mean? Is the RNC even fucking happening? I don't even know. I don't even know what you're talking about. What is the RNC? I didn't get the Secret Service clearance anyway, but I don't know. I don't know, man.